There's a general view that at the moment Netanyahu is not taking calls because he doesn't want to be distracted from his aim of revenge against Iran for Iran's attack. Of course, Iran went light. Iran could send 200 ballistic missiles at Israel, and maybe Israel would not be able to fight those off as easily as it fought off so many drones. There were missiles among those drones, of course. But Rishi Sunak was able to speak to Mr. Netanyahu on Tuesday, and he reiterated, apparently, the UK's steadfast support for Israel's security and for wider regional security, but added that a significant escalation was in no one's interest and would only deepen the insecurity in the Middle East. This was a moment for calm heads to prevail. He said that the UK remained gravely concerned about the humanitarian crisis in Gaza and that Israel should open up new aid routes as quickly as possible. Of course, what Israel should be doing is opening up all the gates around Gaza and taking on some of that humanitarian responsibility. So taking Palestinians into Israeli hospitals and treating them. That would be the prudent and the, I was going to say gentlemanly way forward, the civilized way forward. The Prime Minister of Israel thanked Rishi for the rapid and robust, lots of hours there, support for the country during Iran's reckless and dangerous attack on Sunday. It's what an ally should do, and we did the right thing in that particular case. Rishi went on to say, we're saying very strongly that we don't support a retaliatory strike. Netanyahu also spoke to Biden, and I'm sure Biden equally was supportive of the defense of Israel, but cautious about Israel's next move. As it is, Iran is now preparing for an Israeli attack, and again, rattling sabers, because Israel hasn't ruled out when that attack will be, or, as in the case of Iran, given 72 hours' notice of that attack. But it is important that we support Israel. The support of Israel should go unquestioned. The support of Netanyahu, in the way that he wishes to conduct his business in the country, should be questioned. And it's getting that balance right, and that balance, I think, is quite hard to establish. And Iran's attack, which was the first attack ever by Iran from Iranian soil, as opposed to through its proxies, has come as a shock to the world, possibly even to Israel. There is a rumor running around the internet that Israel was prodding the bear, or the peacock, I suppose it is, in the hope that it would attack, so that would spearhead greater support for Israel. But I think that's a far-fetched conspiracy, frankly. I think, however, that Netanyahu is hiding behind a continued war and is trying to prolong the war, because as long as Israel is fighting, he keeps his job and he doesn't end up in a court. So I'm beginning to croak again. I will stop here.